Have you ever wondered why, even after drinking plenty of water, you still feel tired, get cramps at night, or feel a little unsteady on your feet? You're not alone. Many people over 60 feel the same way. You're doing your best, drinking water, eating healthy, but somehow, your muscles still feel stiff, your energy dips, and those frustrating leg cramps just won't quit. Let me ask you something. What if the way we hydrate after 60 needs to change? Here's a simple image that might help. Your muscles are like sponges. When we're young, they're plump, soft, and full of water, strong and flexible. But after 60, that sponge starts to dry out. It doesn't absorb water like it used to. And drinking plain water? It might feel refreshing, but without the right minerals, most of it just runs through you, like pouring water on dry sand. You see, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at holding onto water. Our thirst signals weaken, and the medications we take, or even a low-mineral diet, can speed up dehydration without us even realizing it. And when your muscles are dehydrated, they can't contract or relax properly. That means more fatigue, more cramps, and even a higher risk of falling. But here's the good news. There's a simple, affordable, science-backed way to turn your everyday water into a muscle-supporting, energy-boosting hydration tool. Today, I'm going to show you how to do it, step by step. No complicated products, no expensive supplements, just a few natural ingredients you can add to your water to help your muscles stay strong, your energy stay steady, and your body stay balanced. So stick with me, because in the next few minutes, you might just learn something that could help you feel better, faster than you think. And hey, before we dive in, drop a comment below. Do you ever deal with leg cramps or muscle fatigue? Let's start the conversation. You're not alone, and we're going to figure this out together. Let's talk about something we often overlook, how our muscles actually hold onto water, and why that becomes more difficult as we age. Here's a surprising fact. Our muscles are made up of about 75% water. That's right, most of your strength, flexibility, and movement is powered by water. But here's the catch. After the age of 60, our muscles begin to lose water more quickly. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a slow leak. Over time, the muscles dry out. They become stiff, weak, and less responsive. That's when you start noticing more fatigue, leg cramps, and even balance problems. But here's where it gets really interesting. Drinking plain water isn't always enough. Why? Because water needs help getting into your cells. That's where electrolytes come in. Think of electrolytes, like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, as the keys that unlock the door, allowing water to actually enter and stay in your muscle cells. Without them, it's like pouring water onto dry sand. It just passes through and disappears. No real hydration happens. And as we get older, things like medications, especially diuretics, can flush these essential minerals out of our system. Add to that the fact that many older adults are on low-sodium or low-mineral diets, and it becomes a perfect storm for dehydration, even if you're drinking water all day long. You might be wondering, what does this really mean for your everyday life? Well, when your muscles are dehydrated, they don't just feel tired, they also recover more slowly after activity. You're more likely to feel sore the next day from simple things like gardening or walking the dog. Worse, the risk of falls increases, because weak and stiff muscles don't support your balance well. And yes, even your brain can take a hit. Dehydration can lead to that fuzzy-headed, foggy feeling that's hard to shake. But here's the good news, there's real science showing how powerful this shift can be. A 2022 study published in Nutrients found that simply increasing electrolyte intake boosted hydration inside the cells by 30% in just 5 days. That means less soreness, more energy, and better muscle recovery, just from getting the right minerals into your water. So the next time you reach for a glass of water, ask yourself, is this really hydrating me, or is it just passing through? Stay with me, because next, I'll show you exactly what to add to your water to help it actually stick and make a difference you can feel. Now that you understand why plain water isn't enough to nourish your muscles after 60, the next question is, where do we begin? The good news is, you don't need expensive supplements or medications. With just a few simple and natural ingredients, you can turn your daily glass of water into a powerful tool that supports your muscle strength, energy levels, and mental clarity. And the best part is, it's completely natural and safe, even for those managing conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes. Let's walk through 4 everyday ingredients that can transform water into true fuel for your muscles. First, let's talk about lemon and Himalayan sea salt. You've probably added lemon to your water before, but do you know why it really helps? Lemon isn't just for taste. It's a natural source of potassium and vitamin C, which help your cells absorb water more efficiently and support healthy muscle function. Now add a pinch of Himalayan sea salt. It provides natural sodium and magnesium, 2 key electrolytes that help muscles contract, relax, and recover, especially when dealing with cramps or fatigue. Here's how to use it. In the morning, mix 12 to 16 ounces of water with 1/8 teaspoon of sea salt and a few drops of fresh lemon juice. Even better, toss in a few slices of cucumber to enhance hydration and flavor. That simple recipe can help you start the day with more energy and better hydration for your entire body. Next is unsweetened electrolyte powder. If you enjoy walking, gardening, or simply want to stay alert throughout the day, this is a great companion. Quality electrolyte powders combine sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, which together provide full-spectrum hydration support for your muscles and nervous system. For best use, mix half a teaspoon of electrolyte powder into 16 ounces of water in the afternoon or after light activity. Choose options that are sugar-free and dye-free to protect heart and blood pressure health. Brands like LMNT or Noon are well known and can be found at Walmart, Amazon, or local health stores. A recent study showed that using electrolyte support like this for just 10 days increased muscle hydration by 18%. That means less fatigue, quicker recovery, and more energy for everyday movement. Next, consider coconut water powder. Coconut water is an excellent hydrator, but store-bought versions often contain too much sugar. Instead, look for freeze-dried coconut water powder, which retains the minerals without added calories or preservatives. What's special about coconut water is its incredibly high potassium content, almost double that of a banana, and it also provides natural magnesium, which helps reduce soreness and supports recovery. To use it, mix 1 teaspoon of coconut water powder into 12 ounces of water after activities like shopping, walking, or stretching. The taste is lightly sweet and refreshing, and much better for you than sports drinks filled with chemicals. The International Society of Sports Nutrition has reported that coconut water hydrates as well as traditional sports drinks, without the side effects or sugar crashes. Lastly, let's talk about creatine. You might think creatine is only for young athletes or bodybuilders, but research shows that low-dose creatine is incredibly helpful for people over 60. It draws water into muscle cells, helping them stay full, flexible, and responsive. Even more impressive, it may help reduce brain fog and improve memory, 2 things many older adults struggle with. Start small. Mix 1 to 2 grams of creatine monohydrate into 8 ounces of warm water, preferably in the evening after a light meal. You can also mix it with your lemon water or coconut water for better taste. A study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that creatine improved balance, muscle strength, and reduced fall risk in older adults. It's safe, effective, and could become one of your most valuable daily habits. If you've never taken a supplement before and feel unsure, just think of creatine as a natural hydration helper for both your body and your brain. In summary, every glass of water you drink is a chance to nourish your muscles and support your overall health if you add the right things. With just 4 simple ingredients, lemon with sea salt, electrolyte powder, coconut water powder, and a little creatine, you can turn ordinary water into a powerful ally for aging strong. In the next section, I'll show you how to combine all of this into one easy habit you can stick to, no matter your daily routine. Let's take a step back for a moment. You've just learned how simple ingredients like lemon, sea salt, electrolytes, coconut water powder, and creatine can transform a plain glass of water into something powerful. But what does that actually mean for your day-to-day life? And how do you begin without feeling overwhelmed? Let me walk you through this, not as a list of rules, but as a new way to care for your body from the inside out. First, let's talk about energy. As we age, many people start to feel tired more often, even after a good night's sleep. You might think it's just a normal part of getting older, but often, it's because your cells are dehydrated. When your body has enough minerals and fluids, your cells produce something called ATP more efficiently. ATP is your body's natural energy source. With proper hydration, your energy doesn't spike and crash, it flows steadily throughout the day. You feel more alive, more alert, more ready. Next, let's look at your muscles. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a painful leg cramp? Or noticed your muscles feel tighter and less responsive than they used to? That's your body signaling a lack of electrolytes, especially magnesium and potassium. By adding just a pinch of mineral-rich salt and staying hydrated with electrolyte water, many people report fewer cramps, more flexible muscles, and even a lower risk of falls. That's not just comfort, it's confidence and independence. But hydration doesn't stop at the body, it deeply affects the brain. When your brain cells are properly hydrated, your focus improves, mental fog clears, and your mood becomes more balanced. This happens because hydration supports the production of neurotransmitters, those tiny messengers that regulate how we think and feel. Imagine getting through your afternoon without the mental slump. Imagine waking up with more clarity. Let's also not forget your joints and heart. Staying hydrated with mineral-rich water helps your joints stay lubricated, easing stiffness and supporting smooth movement. And for your heart, hydration plays a role in maintaining healthy circulation and blood pressure. If you've ever felt dizzy standing up too quickly or had cold hands and feet, that could be your body asking for more hydration support with the right minerals. Even your skin and appetite benefit. Many people confuse thirst with hunger, which leads to unnecessary snacking. Staying hydrated helps reduce those false cravings and supports healthy weight management. And your skin? It becomes brighter, more elastic, and less dry, not just from lotion, but from the hydration working from the inside. So now the big question, how do you start? What does this look like in a normal day? It's easier than you think. In the morning, begin your day with 12 to 16 ounces of water mixed with fresh lemon juice and a pinch of sea salt, preferably pink Himalayan salt. It wakes up your system, restores minerals lost during sleep, and kickstarts digestion and hydration. During the day, carry a water bottle, preferably 2. Aim to drink 1 or 2 16-ounce bottles of water that you've enhanced with either an electrolyte powder or coconut water powder. These help keep you going strong, whether you're taking a walk, gardening, or simply running errands. Then in the evening, have one last glass of water, about 8 ounces. This is a great time to add 1 to 2 grams of creatine or a small dose of magnesium powder. It helps your muscles recover overnight and supports brain function while you sleep. Now, if you're wondering how much water you actually need, here's a simple guide. Take your body weight in pounds, divide it by 2, and that's the number of ounces you should aim for each day. So, if you weigh 160 pounds, try to drink about 80 ounces of water. And make sure that at least half of that water contains minerals, not just plain tap water. Don't worry, this isn't about being perfect. It's about building a rhythm that feels good. Some days you'll hit the target, some days you won't, and that's okay. The key is consistency over time. And here's the good news for folks in the US, you don't need anything fancy. You can find pink Himalayan salt at your local grocery store or Walmart. Electrolyte and coconut water powders are available on Amazon, at Costco, or any health store. And creatine? Look for it at GNC or even your neighborhood pharmacy. So now you know, hydration after 60 isn't just about drinking water, it's about drinking smart water. Water that works for you. And the best part? You don't have to change your entire lifestyle. You just need a few simple changes, one glass at a time. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Wait, isn't salt bad for blood pressure? Or creatine? Isn't that something bodybuilders use? Maybe even, this all sounds too complicated for me. Let's take a breath and walk through it together. First off, about salt. We're not talking about the regular table salt you find in processed foods. That stuff can be harmful in large amounts. But just a pinch of natural sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. It's a different story. These salts are rich in minerals like magnesium and potassium, minerals that actually help support healthy blood flow and hydration. In fact, they may even help regulate blood pressure when used mindfully. So, no, you're not putting yourself at risk by adding a tiny pinch to your morning water. You might actually be doing your heart a favor. And then there's creatine. I get it, the word sounds like something from a gym commercial. But here's the truth, creatine isn't just for athletes. It's a natural compound your body already makes, and research now shows that low doses, just 1 to 2 grams a day, can help older adults maintain muscle strength and support cognitive function. That means better balance, fewer falls, and even clearer thinking. Sounds a lot less intimidating when you realize it's helping your muscles and your mind, right? Now, if all this sounds too complicated or like one more thing to remember, I hear you. But let me ask, do you put a little salt on your food? Squeeze lemon into your tea? This is no harder than that. You're not overhauling your entire lifestyle, you're just upgrading your water with 1 or 2 simple ingredients each day. That's it. And here's the part that really matters. Don't take my word for it, try it for yourself. Just 5 days. Try adding electrolytes, or a bit of sea salt and lemon, or a scoop of coconut water powder. See how your body responds. You might notice you have more steady energy. That your muscles feel looser. That you sleep better. These are real changes that real people experience, with no expensive supplements, no gym memberships, no drastic diets. So, what do you think? Are you willing to give it a try? In fact, I'd love to hear from you. Let's turn this into a conversation. Drop a comment below and tell me, which ingredient will you try first? Or, if you've already started, how has it made you feel? Your story could inspire someone else to take that first small step, and that's how change begins. So let's take a moment to pull it all together. You don't need an expensive supplement routine or a complicated health plan. All it takes are a few simple, natural ingredients: lemon, sea salt, a scoop of electrolyte powder, or a small serving of creatine. That's it. Add them to your water, and suddenly, you've turned an everyday habit into something powerful. This isn't just about staying hydrated. It's about drinking water that works for you. Water that helps your muscles stay strong, your energy last longer, and your body move better, especially after 60. Let's be real. Most of us drink water without thinking twice. But what if that same glass of water could actually help you walk farther without tiring out? Or sleep deeper through the night? Or wake up feeling more refreshed, less stiff, and ready to enjoy your day? It's possible. And it starts with a habit so small, you might overlook it, but over time, it makes a big difference. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds too simple. But often, the best solutions are simple. The key is doing it consistently. Not just once or twice, but every day. That's when your body starts to respond. That's when you begin to feel lighter on your feet, clearer in your mind, and more connected to your health. Here's something I remind myself of often: our health is our most valuable asset. Not just for adding more years to life, but for adding more life to our years. So let me ask you, what kind of life do you want to live after 60? A life full of movement, confidence, energy? That starts with small, steady steps. And today could be one of them. Your muscles deserve that care. So does your heart. So does your brain. Don't wait until things feel off to start supporting your body. Start now. Even just by changing what's in your water. And before you go, if this video gave you something useful, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel for more easy, science-backed tips to stay strong, sharp, and healthy as you age. And share this video with someone you care about, a friend, a sibling, a parent. Sometimes a simple tip is all someone needs to feel better, move more, and live fuller. You've got this. Your journey to better health isn't about perfection. It's about progress. One sip, one stretch, one step at a time.